This my order wicked with Team Neo Puppet Suds with a deck profile from Feel Out of Great. Anyway, Feel Out top regionals in Buford this weekend. Oh, what's that? 20th place?
Yeah, 20.
Okay. Let's get into the deck profile. You explain your matches. Tell us what all happened and all that good stuff.
Okay, so there's about 200, like 40 something people there. So we played 8 rounds of Swiss. I went 6-2. The only losses I had were against Infernoids and against the mirror match.
Okay.
But outside of that, I pretty much 2-0'd everybody, or at least 2-1.
What was your worst matchup?
I really didn't have a worse matchup, really. I mean, pretty much most of the day, I was able to compete with everything I played against.
Okay. What did you lose against?
Infernoids and mirror match.
Mirror match Cosmos. Ah, okay.
I was mad about that. He 2-0'd me, so I wasn't happy. All right.
Okay. Deck profile?
Yeah. All right. So pretty much standard 3 Cosmo Destroyer. He won me a bunch of games. I was playing against Pepe, I think it was round 4, and was sitting on this, and the guy literally couldn't get it off the field, so pretty much won the game. 2-4 runner. Only ran to him, and I usually would side out the second one. Usually going to game 2 or game 3, just because I didn't feel like drawing him, having 2 of them in my hand, and then him being a dead card.
Okay.
Let's see, one Dogfighter.
So how you like Dogfighter?
I like him for the fact where you get tokens and stuff like that. It's helpful at times where you can tribute them or synchro with them, or if I Chimera Tech Fortress and send everything in the grave, then potentially you could use it for that. But probably didn't work the Chimera Tech play. But it's just stuff. It saves you, especially in the mirror match, or if you're playing at stuff and they can't get over this, then you just keep getting tokens and build your defense and stuff.
Okay.
Played 3 Slip Rider. Slip Rider won a lot of games yesterday, just popping scales or popping back row. So pretty much it helped out a lot. I played 3 Wicked Witch.
The 3 Wicked Witch. See, a lot of people play 1, play 2, why 3?
Well, at first I had it at 2, and I had 1 Good Witch in there, and then when I thought about it, I like Wicked Witch better, so I took out Good Witch and then put her at 3, and she actually won me a lot of games yesterday. Just being able to summon her and attack, and if somebody tried to mirror force or do something, essentially she's almost like a 1900 beater, and you couldn't get off the field. From there, usual 3 Farm Girls. Staple. The 1 Strawman. I never used this effect at all yesterday, and constantly was siding him out pretty much like after game 1 every time. It was like my main side out card.
Dang, Strawman get no love.
Let's see. And I also played the hand trap version of this. I didn't play the artifact version, which I've seen and actually played against that at regionals, and I 2-0'd the guy. But I think some of that was just because he drew a bad hand. But the hand traps for me worked really good, and I liked them, and they helped out. So I played 2 Fat Veiler, and that helped out a few times and stuff to stop Crobat Joker or just different things. Can't remember what exactly it did. 2 Maxi. Didn't want to play 3 because usually if I play 3 something in here like Maxi, I always tend to usually just have it in my hand when I don't need it. Excuse me. And then I play 2 Ghost Ogre Snow Rabbit. First usually would play that at 1, but on the way up there I thought about it and I said I'm going to play 2 of that, but I couldn't find anything to take out, so I ended up playing 41 cards altogether.
My idea, 41. Where is it?
And it worked out. Having 2 in the deck, I knew if I played 1, then there's another one I could potentially draw into to pop something or to do whatever with.
What happened to the Ghost Ogre?
Well, I borrowed it from a friend, so I had to give it back to him. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Good friends.
Yeah. All right, so that was all the monsters.
How many monsters?
That was 20. 22, I think, 21, 22. Then the spells are pretty basic. 3 Cosmo Towns, such a good card. Can't really say anything else about it. 3 Tilly,
Of course.
pretty much a staple. I played 2 Reasonings, which at first I didn't have that in there, but then I thought about it and I said, well, let me put it in there and try it out. And I tested it a few times and worked out pretty good. And it definitely helped yesterday to have Reasoning, especially when you had dead hands and when you couldn't do anything with them.
Okay.
2 MST. I thought about manning 3, but I decided just to stick with 2. Thought it'd be a lot better and was pretty consistent. Then the one-ofs, Lord Darkness, not Lord Darkness, but Instant Fusion. Might be the MVP card from yesterday.
I mean, do you even go on an issue deck? Like, what do you make?
My usual play is if I have Ghost Ogre in the grave, I'll play this and bring out Norden, and then special summon Ghost Ogre from the grave, and then synchro and go.
Oh yeah, Black Rose. I saw that. One dude was real salty about that.
Yeah, I did that against the Ignite player in one round and against the Pepe player, and they ended up with 2 Dark Destroyers on the field because of that. But that was probably the MVP card of the day. Then the other one was the one Lord Darkness, the one Regeki, and then the one Terraforming.
Why terraforming? I mean, can't you search it with good? What's her name? Farm girl.
I could, but in those events, like if you don't have anything in hand, then Terraforming just adds it to your hand. It's essentially like a extra field spell.
Okay.
And so it helps you with consistency and stuff.
40 cards, bet the 40, baby.
Usually I sided that out though, and it didn't really hurt too bad. So.
Okay.
Right,
How many spells?
Yeah, that was 22, I think 13, 14 or something like that. Because I only ran 5 traps. I ran a Vanities, which I sided that out a few times in some of my matches. And I think in one it actually won me match against Heroes because I had that and I had Dark Destroyer on the field and he couldn't get over it.
The final round, right?
Yeah, final round. 1 Storm and Mirror Force. That helped a few times and sided it out a few times, but for the times it was in the deck, it helped. 1 Solemn Warning and the 2 Time Space Trap Holes.
Time Space Trap Holes.
And I don't think I ever actually used that card all day. I usually would side those out as far as traps go.
Okay. That's the main deck. So 41 cards. I know it's 41 because I convinced that 1 card to go down. See, I'm a good guy. All right. Now the issue deck that you probably ever barely use, but go ahead and show us in a way.
Okay. So Norden, pretty much went in him pretty much all day whenever I played Instant Fusion. Scrap Dragon didn't really make. Big Eye didn't make that. Didn't make that. Didn't make that one. Didn't make that one. Didn't make that one. Didn't make that.
What is that?
That is Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a rarity fiend. I like Ghosts. So.
I know. It's in your book.
Diamond, I didn't really make him. Honor Arc, I didn't go into that. Chimera Tech, I played 2 mirror matches, and I hate Cyber Dragon Core, just for the record, because that's how I lost both of my matches. The guy Cyber Dragon Cored me for game. Didn't play Age Fairy Dragon, but didn't use her at all. Abyss Dweller actually won me a match against Artifact Cosmos because played that and attached and played Regeki and blew up his field, and then he couldn't use the effect. Black Rose, I went into that a lot, and Castell, I think it maybe made it once.
Okay.
So really, like out of all these, I made probably just those 4.
And it was 8 rounds.
Yeah.
Dang. No issue deck, man. Stuff getting real these days. You got a side deck with you?
I do. I used that card maybe once against a Teller Knight player, but I think he MST'd it. Played 2 Greenhorn of Heavens. I used that when I was playing against BA and helped me to win the match. 1 skill drain, which I sided in, I think, against BA, but I don't think I ever drew it, and didn't really use it the rest of the day. 2 Cyber Dragons for the mirror match. Sided those in, and pretty much didn't. I saw 1, but it was too late by the time I had actually used it. The 3rd MST, which I sided that in, and didn't really even need it at some points. Then 2 Fairy Wind.
Did you side into that?
I usually would side into this, depending on what I was playing. That card won against the kozmo artifact matchup I had. I played it against BA and had Majesty's Fiend on the field, so he didn't get his effect off of Dante when I attributed Dante off. Then also used it against heroes, and I attributed Dark Law off, so I could get a monster effect off.
Okay, so about your rounds, take me through like a quick round up of your rounds. Like first round, how many 2-0, all that good stuff.
Okay. See, first round I played Infernoids, and I lost 2-0 to that.
Okay.
Next round was BA. Went to game 3. Game 1, I won. Game 2, he won. And game 3, I won in time. Next round after that, I played Pepe and 2-0'd Pepe. Then after that, I played Artifact Cosmos and 2-0'd that. Then I played Ignites, 2-0'd that. After Ignites, I played Teller Knights and 2-0'd that. And then played the mirror match
With Cosmo.
Cosmos,
And that's the one you lost. I remember that.
2-0. And then the final match, we played Heroes, and I 2-0'd him.
So pretty much you either got 0-2 or you 2-0 pretty much.
For the most part.
Well, you got 20th place, and it's the beginning of the year, so you're like, yeah, you're good to go. So you're just going for fun, or if you use would you use it at nationals if you go?
Probably.
Probably. Are you sure about that?
Well, no, I would use it, but I probably would have to change it up and everything. There were some pretty good players there yesterday. Corey McDuffie, I think, was there, which I actually did better than he did, which I was kind of surprised about. But, overall, I think, the deck did really good. I only bricked maybe twice, I think, in the 2 losses I had. But outside of that, I usually had everything I needed in hand, or I would draw into it.
Well, congratulations, man. 20th place, man. Made us look bad. We all went up there. We took on the gold, man. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? This is my water. We'll continue up episodes, man. Play your cards right.
Well, I got to give one shout out, though, real quick. I got to give a shout out my boy Kesher. Let me borrow the Ghost Ogre.
Yeah, man.
Without that, I wouldn't have had the 41 card in there, so.
41 cards matter, man. Shout out to Mark Forward. Catch. All right, dude.
Don't sue us.
Don't sue us.